So I have been tested positive for coronavirus. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the steps of having fibromyalgia and post-viral fatigue and having coronavirus at the same time. So if you're interested in seeing my unfortunate little journey, then keep on watching. If you've been following me for a while, you guys already know that I have a chronic condition called post-viral fatigue syndrome. If you're new here, that's what I am diagnosed with by numerous doctors. I got sick with a child virus called RSV back in 2018, and it's developed into post-viral fatigue syndrome. And then as time went on, I started getting chronic pain, and I got diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and then of course the whole plethora of dysautonomia conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, restless leg syndrome. But the primary condition that caused all of this was never recovering from that child virus back in 2018, which developed into chronic post-viral fatigue syndrome. So here I am today. I had post-viral fatigue syndrome before corona was even heard of. And I know a lot of victims of coronavirus have reached out to me with the same unfortunate symptoms as I had in the beginning of my post-viral fatigue syndrome. That being said, I know a lot of fibromyalgia patients and PVFS patients are scared to know what's gonna happen to our bodies once we get coronavirus. It's like almost inevitable, like corona's kind of here to stay and we're all gonna have to just deal with it when our time comes. So I have been tested positive for coronavirus. I am on day 2 of my diagnosis. You guys, I don't really know exactly how I got it. My main concern is I already have pre-existing PVFS, so like what's gonna happen once I get coronavirus? I think we're all a little scared of how our bodies are gonna react to that, being that we're chronically sick all the time. So I wanna do, I'm gonna check in every couple of days. I wanna make this a full video so people who have the conditions that I have, could kind of see my journey with this virus and hopefully provide some insight, because let's face it, no one really knows what to do with fibro patients. I don't care what they say. We don't have a cure, especially post-viral fatigue patients. There's not a lot out on the internet for us to really refer to, so I'm happy to share my journey. I'm blessed to be able to film for you guys and even have a YouTube channel and talk about this. So I want to use this to our advantage. I may get penalized on YouTube for saying the word coronavirus, so hopefully this video can stand as more of like an educational experiment. I still have my taste, I still have my smell. I know that's like a lot of symptoms that people are getting. And then I get notification that I'm positive, so I was like, oh my God. And it's funny because the day I got my positive, which was yesterday, I did wake up with a scratchy throat, but not a sore throat. It just feels scratchy. My eyes are watery, and if anything, it feels like I have allergies. Like no fever, no loss of appetite, no loss of anything. I don't have body aches. I don't have body chills at this point. Like literally my only symptoms are my watery eyes. I do feel like I could feel it in my voice and in my throat, but I'm not sore. It's so strange. It's just, honestly, I feel like it's allergies. The only thing I do have to say on a fibromyalgia scale right now is I believe the stress of getting the positive diagnosis is definitely taking its toll on me, because my fibro, I'm getting fibro pains right in my left shoulder blade and right shoulder blade. Now, I think the question at this point for me is, well, how am I going to tell sick corona body aches versus fibromyalgia pain? And fibromyalgia pain, if you don't have it, if you do have it, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. It's a very dull pain. It's almost like numbing in a way, and you're very, very tender and sensitive to touch. For me, it doesn't throb. It's not the pain of like a hurt ankle, or if you land or you slept wrong or something. It's not that type of pain. It's really just this like sharp, almost burny, dull pain, and it just irritates it. For me, my fibro pain kind of jumps around my body. So like 1 minute, like right now it's my left shoulder blade. probably later it's gonna just transfer to my right shoulder blade, and these like shots of fibro pains kind of just jump all over my back. Sometimes it travels into my arms, my legs. Honestly, I'll get pain in the weirdest places of my body, but I'm pretty good. I've had fibro since 2019, early 2019, so I'm good at identifying what's normal pain and what's fibro pain. Right now, the only thing I'm experiencing is allergies, and then like fibro pain, probably from the stress of being sick. I am more lethargic. I am more fatigued. Again, I'm gonna attribute some of the fatigue to being ill with corona, and it's kind of mixed with fibro fatigue because I'm in so much pain. So I'm kind of dealing with both. It's not unbearable yet, but I'm very irritable and I'm very uncomfortable. But I'm not severe by any means, if that makes sense. I hope some of this makes sense to you guys. But all right, I'm gonna check in when my symptoms change. I want to check in. I want you guys to really follow me along on this journey to see what's gonna happen to a pre-existing post-viral fatigue syndrome patient in coronavirus. Hey you guys, so I'm on day 2 of the coronavirus. I just wanted to check in and just let you guys know how the rest of my day went yesterday and like this morning. So I woke up, I definitely feel like, you know, you could hear it in my voice. I'm definitely scratchy. However, my throat isn't sore. The most prominent thing throughout this entire experience so far is my fibro pain has just went crazy. However, yesterday was almost unbearable. I had to double up on my meds, but today the pain wise, my back isn't as bad, maybe because it's just like setting in that I have corona and the stress of that maybe dwindling, so that's helping my fibro symptoms. I'm definitely more fatigued. I'm definitely like, my eyes are definitely like glossed over, like I'm sick. I'm gonna take my temperature with you guys on this call before I go down. So I'm 97.5. I still have yet to get a fever, so that's good. I think I'm doing, this is certainly not, knock on wood, the sickest I've ever been, but there's definitely something wrong with me, obviously. I'm just pretty tired, and I'm obviously quarantining, and I'm just taking it easy, so I'm gonna go down. Oh, I did just put dry shampoo in my hair. The beauty doesn't stop just because I'm sick. Like, I just did a full skincare routine, like, and you know what I mean? Like, I keep up with my skincare routines even when I'm sick, because I feel like it makes me feel better and brighter and not so like grimy from being sick. All right, you guys, I'll be in touch if anything changes. Hey guys, so it is Friday. So I got tested last Sunday. It was confirmed positive Tuesday, so it's the following Friday. I seemed, last night when I was sleeping, I got like it felt like a golf ball in my throat. Like there's something, it just feels like there's something right here. I don't know if that's like my lymph nodes. I definitely feel like I have swollen lymph nodes though, for sure, if that's what this is. You guys, I'm not a doctor. I don't think I said that in the beginning. I'm not a doctor. Please don't take anything in this video as like medical advice. Like, you guys really need to seek a professional. This is a weird virus. So it feels like I have a golf ball. All yesterday throughout the day, I felt like it's like I'm burning all through here. Like, it feels like a sinus infection. But this whole golf ball thing is definitely new. I don't feel good really at all today. And I've just been laying around my house. Like, I haven't been doing anything. Yesterday when I got out of the shower, I felt like quite winded. I was trying to do skincare routines, and by the time I was done with my beauty routine, I was just like winded. It just wasn't a good feeling. Like, it scared me. So I've just been like sitting and watching TV, but I had like a good night. Like before I went to bed, like, you know, I watched a good movie. Like, I was in good spirits. I didn't feel too bad. Then right before I went to sleep, when I laid down, I just felt like I couldn't swallow very well. So I just went to sleep, and then I woke up like this. So my fibro, yeah, it's still like holding off. It's not as bad as the first day. The first day I was like in tears. This is just like, I'm just a little maybe achy. Maybe that's the right word now, achy. I don't have a fever still. I'm 97.5. I've been consistently 97.5 this entire time. So hoping to be on an incline at this point. Like I really was hoping I was gonna get this pretty easy, but like it doesn't seem. Hey guys, so it is Saturday, I think. I don't know, what day is it? Yeah, it's a Saturday. So it's been almost a week to the day since I got my diagnosis. You guys, yesterday was a little rough for me. I really just didn't feel good. I just woke up actually. Okay, so my fibro started to flare again yesterday, and I didn't sleep well last night because it's my fibro. I just, like, any position I lay in, if I lay like this, like, it hurts. Everything hurts. And no, it's not the aches of corona, because I would be able to decipher. But anyway, so right now, I just have this constant burning here, and sometimes here. My throat was a mess yesterday, but today it's better. And right now, honestly, I just feel like I have a really bad head cold, and I still don't have a fever. I freaking went nuts, and I ate like a bunch of food. Like I had like mozzarella sticks, pizza, blah. So that's it. I gotta go make myself breakfast and like hope that this is over, because like I had so many plans like this week coming. I'm so upset. Corona sucks. Coronavirus. See you guys, soon. I'm just checking in. I know I'm like a little like, the ambiance right now is like, it's pretty dark in the room, but I'm on my couch. So it is the following Tuesday. So it's been a full week or more since I've been diagnosed with COVID. I came back positive. I took the test last Sunday, got the results by last Tuesday, and now it's the following Tuesday. And let me just say, I was doing pretty good. The stinging in my sinuses were really, really bad for like 4 of the days, like almost like unbearable. That's toned down, and I'll seem to have a good day and then I'll have a bad day. Today, I was going strong in the morning. I woke up with like congestion in my throat, but I was doing good, and then I don't know, like my body just kind of just was depleted and done, and I felt just so like sick. Like I can't even describe it. I was a little delirious, brain fog, like just being sick, and my throat is just really bothering me. I'm in contact with my doctor. I think what I'm just getting concerned about is the fatigue. I already have post-viral fatigue syndrome from my RSV back in 2018. Like I still have the fatigue from that. I just don't know how COVID is going to work being mixed with what I already have. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So that's why I want to like document this with you guys right now. My symptoms seem to be different every day. Like that's the problem. Like one day I'll have energy, but my sinuses will be stinging. Or my sinuses won't be stinging, but I'll have a bad sore throat and just be completely depleted and delirious. So I'm just like this, you know, and I'm already a week into it. So my husband's made a great recovery. He's doing fantastic. He wasn't really showing symptoms to begin with, so that's good. I'm just ready to start getting somewhat better. I was in bed all day, and I love hot soup. I love hot things and I love cold things. I have zero taste, zero smell, so I like bland things. I don't know, ice cream soothes me. I love soup. Oh my God, soup. Soup is so good. Like I just love it. It helps my ears. I don't know, it makes my ears feel better. It's the strain, this virus is ridiculous. But we all know that. That's not new. So, all right, guys. I'll be in. Hi, guys. So it has been about a week since I have thankfully recovered from coronavirus. You guys, let me just talk a little bit about it. I did have the virus for a full 10 days. That was minimum. I As time went on, the virus kind of creeps up on you, as you can see in my videos. Like, I felt fine, like decent. And then as time went on, it got worse. And then by like day 11, it started to actually get better. So I did have the virus for the full 10 days. I did experience some shortness of breath and some pains in my ribs. That was a scary day. And also my fibro pain was brutal in the beginning, but kind of went away afterward. Well, I did lose all taste, all smell. The good news is if you have fibromyalgia and post-viral fatigue syndrome already before you even get corona, you can potentially still make a full recovery, like your version of a full recovery. Me, I still have fatigue and pain, but that's because I already had it. As far as the corona was concerned, I was able to bounce back the best I could. I made a full recovery. There's nothing that's like lingering even. Like, I'm truly blessed, and I'm just happy to be able to report that you still can make a full recovery from coronavirus. And if you get it, please don't panic, especially if you have conditions like I do, because you can still recover. I think the name of the game with these conditions is you have to be patient, especially when it comes to recovery like me. I think I'd recommend staying in touch with your family doctor. I was okay. I was not like active whatsoever. I barely left my couch. My husband brought me my food. Like, I could definitely feel it like in my chest that if I overextended myself, it would be hard for me to breathe. I definitely had like I felt like I couldn't catch my breath there for a little bit. So like when I'd get out of the shower and stuff, I'd be like, like I'd feel it and I'd have to go sit down. So don't, like, if you get corona, don't fight it. Like, don't try to get up and go to work. Don't try to get up and do something, because sometimes you feel okay. Don't do it because there's something going on in your chest. I really don't know what it is. I will say I've never been sick like that before. It wasn't so severe, but it wasn't easy. My opinion, I've had worse flus, and I definitely had a worse bout of RSV. I was able to like navigate corona pretty standard, like most cases. So I did just want to touch base with you guys and let you know that I was able to make a full recovery. If you're struggling from pre-existing post-viral fatigue syndrome, or you think you have post-viral fatigue syndrome from coronavirus, I just want to give you guys a heads up. It is 6 months after the virus. So in order to be diagnosed and to think that you even may possibly have post-viral fatigue syndrome, you have to have fatigue for 6 months or longer. You also will have brain dysfunction, like memory issues and neurological problems. And I forget the other things. Like, I know I have like short-term memory loss and stuff, and confusion and fatigue, and just, I want everyone to not panic that if you're not bouncing back from corona as fast as you want to, just know that it's 6 months or longer to be diagnosed with post-viral fatigue syndrome. There's post-viral fatigue, which is normal, but the syndrome comes in after 6 months, where it's like, whoa, this is looking more long-term. Guys, don't fight your recovery. Take it one step at a time. Take it easy, and most of you should be able to make a full recovery. But again, 6 months or longer. Stay in touch with your PCPs, okay? I'm not a doctor, so definitely keep in touch with your doctors. I don't know your medical histories. You know, this is just informational, and this is just based off of my experience of these conditions. Everybody, I love you. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy, and I hope you guys are making the best recoveries. Love you all. Sending gentle, warm hugs your way. Bye.